everyone, Big Pauly back for another exciting episode of What's in the Poundland bin? Oh yes, but before we get going and picking today's lucky champion, I hope, somebody recently asked me, with the declining supply of Blu-rays in Poundland, you know, they're disappearing and they're not getting new stock. How long is What's in the Poundland bin going to be running for? Have I got enough Blu-rays, I wonder? Well, what I did was empty the entire contents of the Poundland bin. Stick them on a chair together with all of the ones that wouldn't even fit in the bin. Oh, yes, baby. We're talking Blu-rays galore. And I'm just going to show you now the bundle that we've got. Wow. Okay, are you ready for this? Oh, baby, look at that glorious bundle there. Oh, we've got about 25 deep on each row. I think that's enough to be getting on with. Yes, so don't worry, we've got enough to be getting on with. That little bundle there will keep us going for about 2 years or longer, depending on if I decide to have a break every now and again. But you never know, might decide to do 2 one week and have 2 What's in the Poundland bins. Anyway, now I've got to mix them all up and put them back in the bin. Well, at least we'll have a fresh selection now, so the ones that were in the bottom of the bin can get mixed about a bit and some of the latest ones can go in there. Brilliant. But out of all of that lot, there's no 50 Shades. 50 Shades is gone. Yay! Okie dokie. Right, okay, I am now going to blindly drop a load of these Blu-rays into the bin and mix it up for a fresh new take. Oh yes, baby. Let's do it.
What's in the Poundland bin?
What do you mean the bin is empty? Oh my goodness me. There's just dust. Oh, here we go then. In they go. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, I'm sure you can probably see a lot of the stuff that's going in there. Oh, look, we're even going to put Cameron Diaz's box in there. Oh, I say, missus. What else have we got? Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, so look at that, lads. They are all in there. We cannot see what they are. I blindly turned my eyes and didn't get a glance. I have no idea what's what. Oh, thankfully. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Okay, so we better actually pick something now before waffling on any longer. Oh, let's pick something, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's pick something together. Oh, let's do it. Oh, hello, Poundland bin. Still got most of your stickers, that's good. Oh, let's do it. Let's pick something out. Are you ready, folks? Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Okie dokie, I've got something. You don't know what it is. Look, even I don't know what it is. I cannot see anything. Oh, dearie me. I better not do that after I've had a curry. Oh, right, okay. What have we got? Oh no, not again. There's no wrapping on this one. Oh no, is that a good sign? Okie dokie. Oh! It's a film I've seen before. Okie dokie. Die Hard in Space. Lockout with Guy Pearce and Maggie. I was going to say Maggie Smith. That'd be an interesting film, wouldn't it? Maggie Grace. Okie dokie. Yes, this is something to do with a prison in orbit or something. God blimey, it's been yonks since I've seen it. Luc Besson. Okay, well, let's watch it again and I'll give my opinion so that you can see what I thought of it. Oh, let's put it in the player. Okay, so here is the old disky. We don't need to take the wrapping off. We got the exact same picture. Look, inside. Okay. Out it comes. Is it nice and clean? Yes, it's clean. In the old player it goes. And let's shut the player up. Okay, so the film is in. I've got the rest of my Diet Coke which I had from a couple of nights ago. Yes, it's still fizzy. I'll be having my dinner soon, so no need for munchies. Let's dive straight in. Okay, and here we go. Digital effects. Oh, that's very nice. Wow. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, so we've just finished Lockout. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, Lockout, starring Guy Pearce and Maggie Grace. From the producers of Taken and Luc Besson. Yes, that's really my type of film. It's been a while since I've seen it. Die Hard in Space, I like that tagline there. I didn't realise how enjoyable it was until seeing it again. So yes, I am pleasantly surprised. Cool, action-packed, fantastic. Basically, the film starts out in Washington in the year 2079 with an interrogation that Guy Pearce's character called Snow, Marion Snow. He's sort of like in this police-looking cell under interrogation, and he's getting some serious punches from this interrogator, and he keeps throwing back these like one-liners, these witty one-liners. The film sort of like flashes back to an incident in a hotel room, very Jason Bourne and John Wick style, you know, high punches, kicks, flip kicks, all that kind of shit, throwing people into cabinets and all that. Really fast-paced, kind of like fighting action stuff. There is a big action piece at the beginning of the film with these flying ships, kind of like Matrix and Blade Runner style. And Guy Pearce's character gets to ride this really futuristic-looking motorcycle, which you can only see half of it. It's kind of like got no front wheel. It's very futuristic. The special effects on that scene are good, but they kind of look a bit gamey. You know, like it's straight out of a PlayStation game or the Xbox, you know, that type of thing. Basically, he's being set up for the killing of like a high-ranking colonel in this hotel room. And the interrogator is Peter Stormare. Do you remember the Russian guy in Armageddon? Put the liver! Put the liver! Was it American butts, Chinese butts, all made in Taiwan? Yes, that is not a good Russian accent. I cannot do an accent to save my life. Now, Maggie Grace is also in the film. Shannon, the very lovely Shannon from Lost, who plays the US president's daughter, who's currently on like a space flight inspection of this new prison penal colony that's in orbit of Earth, titled MS-1, Maximum Security 1, which is taken on this guided tour of this new
super duper futuristic penal prison colony. And the inside looks a bit like the inside of a Borg cube, you know, from Star Trek Next Generation, with all these chambers which house all the prisoners. Basically, all these prisoners are kept in stasis for about 30 years. While she's conducting some interviews on board the station with one of the prisoners, one of the stupid Secret Service people decides to carry a concealed weapon. And what happens? Yeah, prisoner grabs it and causes a bit of mayhem. One of the prisoners, there's two of them, these two like Scottish brothers. One of them is very cool-headed, knows what he wants. I can see him kind of like negotiating with the president type of thing. The other one is a complete total loon. He's right off his head. He's one banana short of a banana split, if you know what I mean. And he decides to open all of the chambers with all of the prisoners, which causes a bit of a riot. Also, they take a lot of prisoners, you know, some of the medical staff up there, and they also take Emily, the president's daughter, Maggie Grace. But at the time, they don't realise that she's actually the president's daughter. And also, there's an advisor to the president, played by, what's his name? Lenny James, I think, who plays Morgan in The Walking Dead, who urges the president to send Guy Pearce to MS-1 to actually rescue Emily. He's the only one that can do it, can break her out. The thing with Guy Pearce in this, he plays it so well. It's so tongue-in-cheek. He comes out with some really great one-liners, and he has kind of like a don't give a shit attitude. You know, if someone gets blown out of the airlock, who cares, sort of thing. Before you know it, the prisoners realise they've actually got the president's daughter as a hostage. Don't worry though. Guy Pearce comes to the rescue, John McClane style, guns cocked, and there's a lot of like, when he moves through the penal station to find Emily, there's lots of like air ducts and corridors and kind of like Die Hard style, which is why they're calling it Die Hard, you know, Die Hard in space. And some of these corridors on this station kind of resemble other films as well, such as like Alien and maybe Aliens. Part of it is like on board the Nostromo with the, you know, the darkened corridors with the smoke, the steam coming out of the pipes, that kind of thing. And also down on the planet in Aliens, you know, with all these flashing lights and like reds and flames and things like that. Of course, lots of bad guys get taken out along the route, and some prisoners actually get taken out quite kind of comically through the film. There's lots of banter between Guy Pearce's character and Maggie Grace's character, back on back, that kind of thing, as he's trying to rescue her off this station. And then towards the end, the order is given to kind of like destroy the actual station because it's actually falling out of orbit, and they need to get to like escape pods and that type of thing. But there's this massive space battle towards the end, Independence Day style, you know, all these flying craft and with guns shooting, and it's totally my sort of thing. It's kind of massive space battles and all that. Okay, so yes, so it's a fast-paced action thriller, action adventure, prison break type of film. If you're into sort of like Die Hard, John Wick, Jason Bourne, mixed in with some prison breakout movies, you know, Escape Plan, that type of thing, then this is definitely the type of film for you. And you like lots of special effects, explosions and all that kind of shit. But yes, it was a very enjoyable movie. I enjoyed it way more this time than I remembered last time. The film itself is 95 minutes long, so it's not too long, and it gives it good pacing. because there's only so much that they can do. But anything longer, I think it would have been a bit wasted. I think there would have been a few dragging moments. The picture quality is really good. It is actually really good. You know, it's a modern, nice, clean, crisp image. There are lots of use of darker metallic and greys on board this penal station. I mean, it's a new station that's just been built, so it's not grubby or dirty, but you can imagine what, like, you know, a brand new prison would look like, with clean greys and that kind of thing, but dull, kind of like a dull effect. The space battles look good. The special effects at the beginning of the film were a little bit ropey, but the special effects throughout the rest of the film were perfectly fine, unbelievable. The sound is DTS 5.1, which was upscaled to Neuro. Good use of sound, lots of explosions, lots of use of bass, gunfire. The dialogue was crisp and clear. There were a big use of the surrounds with spaceships flying over you, explosions in the background. So very well done. Good use of the actual atmosphonics. Is that a word? Atmosphonics. As for the disc, it is region locked B. Region locked B down there. Special features there are. There are interviews with the cast and crew, torsion fields sequence, MS1 action, MS1 construction, and unreleased scenes. Unreleased scenes. Is that just another way of saying deleted scenes? Probably. But yes, we got some nice special features on there. I don't think I've actually ever seen the special features, so it might be worth something checking out. It's got a nice image on there. Yes, I'm glad that I actually picked that up for £1 anyway, because that's definitely worth £1. Definitely worth £1. Yes, thoroughly enjoyed it. It's the second time I've ever watched it. Enjoyed it way better this time round. So, as a rating of 1 out of 10, I'm going to give Lockout 7. A nice, solid 7. My type of thing, action film, lots of action, lots of guns, special effects, blowing up, mixed with Guardians of the Galaxy style humour. Bit of comical stuff in there as well. So yes, if you like that type of thing, give it a go. Okay, so what do we do with it? Do we put it into the recycling trash and let it go to a charity shop? Or do we put it up on the top shelf to join all the other ones? Let's go and place it where it belongs. Okay, so there's the old trash down there. Are we going to put it down in the trash, or is it going up here with the rest? I'm actually going to put it on the shelf. It's a very enjoyable, comical action-adventure romp. Yes, definitely a film that I could sit through again, time and time. I know it might be kind of like a low-budget action-adventure film, but I had thoroughly had fun with it, and I will definitely be watching that again sometime in the future. So yes, I'm not getting rid of that one. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of What's in the Poundland Bin. Even though I've seen it before, I was happy to review it for my lovely viewers. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like it by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I shall see you on the next exciting adventure of What's in the Poundland Bin. Farewell, everybody.